Hello, friends. One recorded yes, one confirmed digit, and your next Social Security deposit can land in a stranger's account. Seniors lost $413 million to fake government calls last year, and the phone rules just changed. 6 rules today, and stay until number 6, because it's the one almost everyone gets completely backwards. Number 1. The call transfer trick, and this warning is brand new, issued July 29, 2026. Here's the rule, straight from Social Security's Inspector General. No company, no bank, no pharmacy, no other agency can transfer your phone call to the Social Security Administration. It is technically impossible. So if you're on the phone with anyone, your bank's fraud department, a Medicare representative, a pharmacy billing office, and they say, "There's a problem with your benefits, let me connect you to Social Security," the person who picks up next is a criminal, without exception every time. That is the Inspector General's exact language. The mechanics are simple. 2 scammers work the same script. The first one builds trust with a small, believable problem, a billing error, a suspicious charge on your card. The second one plays the SSA agent who resolves it by verifying your Social Security number, your bank account, your mother's maiden name. Because the handoff felt official, people volunteer information they would never give a cold caller. And don't lean on caller ID. Scammers routinely spoof the real 800 number, so your screen can literally read Social Security Administration while a criminal talks. This scam family is exploding. More than 330,000 Americans reported Social Security imposter scams in 2025, a 25% jump in a single year. The typical mistake is trusting the second voice, because the first voice seemed legitimate. Chains of trust do not work on the phone. So here's your move. The moment anyone offers to connect you to Social Security, hang up. There's exactly one way to reach SSA by phone. You dial 1-800-772-1213 yourself. If the first caller's issue was real, it will survive you calling back through the front door. Number 2. The new PIN rule, and this one is a real Social Security procedure, not a scare story. In April 2025, SSA rolled out something called the Security Authentication PIN for sensitive phone business. Things like filing a claim that gets flagged for review or changing where your check is deposited. Here's how the real process works, step by step. You are on a call about your own record. The SSA technician generates a secure link inside your My Social Security account. You sign in at ssa.gov/PIN, a one-time PIN appears on your screen, and you read it to the technician. Notice which direction everything flows. The PIN lives inside your own account. It exists only for that one conversation, and in practice this comes up on calls you placed or scheduled yourself. Now here's the scam version, and it's close enough to fool careful people. Your phone rings, Social Security says your account has been flagged, and they're sending you a verification code. Just read it back to confirm your identity. That code is often a real one-time password the scammer just triggered on one of your actual accounts. Read it aloud. And you may have handed over your bank login or helped a criminal register a My Social Security account in your name. One string of digits, spoken once, can cost a full month's check, and on an average benefit, that's roughly $2,000 gone before you notice anything. The mistake is believing that any spoken code is routine government procedure, the rule that keeps you safe. Codes and PINs are only ever spoken on calls you started. On an inbound call, the correct number of digits to share is 0. Number 3, the exact words that cost money, because the title of this video is literal. The single most expensive word in America right now is yes. The Federal Trade Commission logged $3.5 billion in reported imposter scam losses in 2025. The 5th straight year imposters topped the fraud charts, and government imposters alone took $917 million across more than 375,000 reports. Much of it starts with harmless-sounding confirmation. Here's the mechanics. Scammers rarely call empty-handed. Data breaches give them fragments. Your name, your city, maybe the first 5 digits of your Social Security number. The call exists to complete the file. I have your social ending in, can you just confirm the last 4? You still bank with, which bank was that again? This is your correct date of birth, yes? Every confirmation upgrades a fragment into a full identity kit that can pass verification at a bank, a brokerage, or Social Security itself. Some crews also record your voice saying yes, and reciting your details to replay against voice verification systems. The typical mistake is thinking, "I didn't give them anything. They already had it." Confirming is giving. A guess costs a criminal nothing. Your yes turns that guess into a key. So flip the logic the professionals use. On any call you did not place, information flows in one direction, toward you, never from you. You confirm nothing, not even your name. If the caller protests that they can't help you without verification, perfect. Hang up and let the real agency mail you a letter. Because that's the tell. Genuine government business always arrives on paper, with a case number you can check yourself. Quick reminder, number 6 is still ahead, the one move almost every retiree gets backwards, and it's the difference between losing nothing and losing a full month's check. Number 4, the direct deposit hijack, the crime that forced all these rule changes in the first place. Social Security's own data says about 42% of all direct deposit fraud happens over the phone. Here's how it works. A scammer who has assembled your name, Social Security number, and date of birth, often confirmed by you, see number 3, calls SSA pretending to be you, and updates your banking information to a prepaid debit card they control. You find out on payment day, when a check that has arrived on time for 20 years simply doesn't. On an average benefit, that's about $2,000 rerouted, and while SSA investigates and restores it, the electric bill and the pharmacy don't wait. This is exactly why phone changes to banking information now require higher-level identity proofing, verifying through your My Social Security account online, the PIN process from number 2, or an in-person office visit. The rules got stricter because this specific theft got common. Now the mistake that leaves your door wide open, never creating a My Social Security account. Here's the ugly part. If you don't claim your account, a scammer holding your stolen data can register it in your name and manage your benefits from their couch. That account is not optional technology for young people. It is a lock, and either you hold it or a criminal does. Your move this week: go to SSA.gov, create or verify your own account, open the payments section, and confirm the bank on file is actually yours. And if you want maximum protection, ask SSA to block electronic access to your record entirely. Then nobody can change your information remotely without extra verification. Number 5, the sentences the real Social Security Administration will never say, published on their own scam page at ssa.gov/scam. Never. You must pay right now to avoid arrest. SSA does not threaten arrest, and no legitimate agent will ever mention handcuffs. Never. Pay with gift cards, wire transfer, cryptocurrency, or gold bars. The United States government does not accept iTunes cards. And yes, gold bars are on SSA's official list because criminals have actually talked retirees into buying them. Never. Move your money to a safe account to protect it. There is no safe account. There is only their account. Never. Keep this call secret. Don't tell your bank or your family. Secrecy is not a security procedure, it's witness removal. Hear any one of those sentences, and you have 100% certainty, not suspicion, certainty that you are talking to a criminal. And the stakes for our age group keep climbing. Reported fraud losses among Americans 60 and older quadrupled between 2020 and 2024, reaching $2.4 billion a year. The catastrophic cases, individual losses over $100,000, grew 8-fold in that same window, from $55 million to $445 million. Those are not careless people. They are polite people who stayed on the line. The classic mistake is arguing, explaining, or waiting for a natural pause to exit the conversation. Scammers are trained to never give you that pause. So practice the move that feels rude and is actually correct. Mid-sentence, without apology, without explanation. Hang up. You owe a stranger on the phone exactly nothing, no matter whose name is glowing on the caller ID. And number 6, the one most people get completely backwards. Ready? It is always safe to hang up on the Social Security Administration, even if the call is real. Most retirees believe the opposite, that hanging up on the government means trouble, a frozen check, a missed deadline, a black mark on your file. That fear is precisely the tool scammers use to keep you talking, and it is false. Social Security's own consumer guidance says hanging up on an aggressive caller is never the wrong move. Because if a problem is real, the agency will send you a letter in the mail. Think about what that means. There is no phone call in existence that you are required to stay on. None. Here's why this one rule beats all the others. Every scam on this list, the fake transfer, the spoken PIN, the confirmed digits, the hijacked deposit, the gift cards, requires you to remain on the line. Hang up, and the entire criminal business model dies in 1 second, at zero risk to you. If it genuinely was SSA calling, say about an appointment you scheduled, nothing is lost. You dial 1-800-7721-213 yourself, reach a real agent, and the business continues exactly where it stopped, except now you know who you're talking to. Verification by callback costs you 10 minutes of hold music. Skipping it can cost a month's check. One more thing. Report every scam attempt at oig.ssa.gov/report, even the ones that failed. Those reports are the reason the Inspector General could issue July's transfer scam warning. Your 2 minutes protects a neighbor who hasn't seen this video. SSA takes this so seriously it runs a national Slam the Scam Day every March, teaching Americans exactly one skill: how to hang up. So here's the whole system in one line. On the phone, Social Security only exists when you dial it. This week, do one thing. Go to SSA.gov. Claim your My Social Security account before a stranger does, and check the bank listed for your deposit. Then write 1-800-7721-213 on a card next to your phone. Inbound means hang up, outbound only. If this helped, subscribe and share it with your family. One wrong word is expensive. One right move is free.